Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into the world of copywriting, not just as a writing discipline, but as a powerful blend of psychology, strategy, and creativity. Good copy isn't just about clever words or catchy slogans, it's about making meaningful connections with your audience and guiding them to think, feel, or act in a particular way. Whether you're crafting social media captions, website banners, emails, or entire campaigns, your words have a job to do. And that job starts with understanding your reader. Right? Every piece of copy begins with a purpose. That means asking the right questions. What do we want the reader to think? What should they feel? And what action do we want them to take? These questions shape everything, from tone and format to structure and call to action. The purpose also changes depending on where the reader is in their journey. Are they just discovering the brand, comparing options, ready to buy, or maybe they're long-time customers we want to turn into advocates? Knowing this helps us choose the right message at the right moment. To write copy that truly works, we need to understand the bigger picture. That includes the brand's identity, voice, values, and the specific content strategy, whether it's hero content that creates big impact, hub content that maintains engagement, or hygiene content that answers everyday questions. We also need to consider where our message fits in the broader content funnel, from awareness to advocacy. Great copy lives in context and it aligns with the brand's content pillars and key messages. Then, of course, there's the audience. One of the most powerful tools a copywriter can use is the customer persona, a fictionalized portrait of the target reader. This persona is based on data, research, and behavioral insights. It helps us write not for a crowd, but for a single person with specific needs, preferences, and pain points. The more vivid and real the persona feels, the more naturally we can write in a way that resonates. Psychology plays a big role too. As copywriters, we're also part psychologists. We draw on behavioral science to guide how people respond to our messages. Robert Cialdini's principles of persuasion, like social proof, authority, scarcity, and liking, are powerful tools we can use to nudge our readers. We also lean on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, recognizing that people are driven by things like belonging, esteem, and self actualization. Our copy taps into these deep human needs. And let's not forget about tone of voice. This is where the personality of a brand really shines through. Are we speaking to a fun, youthful crowd, a formal B2B audience, a community that values trust and empathy? Mirroring the customer's tone, reflecting their world, their language, is one of the most effective ways to build rapport. It shows them that we get them, and that goes a long way in building trust. Copywriting is also an iterative process. Great copy doesn't usually happen in the first draft. It's refined over time, experimented with, restructured, simplified, and sharpened. We write, we test, we edit, and we repeat. And when it comes to brainstorming, collaboration can be key. Tools like the Disney creativity model, where the dreamer imagines, the realist builds, and the critic refines, can turn good ideas into great ones. We also need to remember that words rarely exist in isolation. Copy and visuals often work together, especially in advertising, social media, and video. Sometimes the image does the heavy lifting. Other times, the copy leads the way. But the best work happens when the two elements are in sync. Memes, for example, are a great, if surprising, case study. Text and image combining to deliver quick emotional clarity. So, what makes truly effective copy? It's purposeful, strategic, audience focused, psychologically informed, visually aware, and above all, human. It's not about selling something at all costs. It's about creating understanding, solving problems, um, and making someone's day just a little easier, smarter, or more delightful through words. That's the heart of copywriting. It's not just what you say, it's how, when, and why you say it. Thanks for joining me. And remember, the best copy doesn't just inform, it connects.